seeding your lawn doesn't have to be rocket science. In fact, if you do your research and prepare appropriately beforehand, it's actually quite easy. There are also several different purposes seeding your lawn can serve. 1. You can start a new lawn with seed. 2. You can overseed your current lawn with seed. Or 3. You can fill in bare or damaged areas in your lawn with seed. Regardless of which reason you're planting grass seed at home, you'll want to follow these steps to make sure you have a successful planting and establishment period. Step 1. Test your soil. The first step you want to take is to test your soil. This is highly advised because a soil analysis can tell you a lot about the soil your grass grows in. Step 2. Choose the right grass seed. Next, you'll want to select the grass seed you want to plant. If you're patching up bare or damaged spots, the goal is to create a seamless, uniform appearance. Using a grass variety that's completely different from what you currently have can give off a patchy look. If you're overseeding a warm season lawn for winter like a zoysia, St. Augustine, or Bermuda grass, use a cool season grass like annual or perennial ryegrass seed. Lastly, if you're starting a new lawn, the possibilities are endless. Make sure to select a variety that performs well in your location or for your specific lawn needs. You can check out our grass seed varieties at sodsolutions.com. Step 3. Measure your planting area. Before purchasing anything, you'll want to measure the area where you want to plant seed. This will inform you of how much seed to buy so that it thoroughly covers the intended area. Use our area calculator to find how many square feet you want to cover, and then refer to the seed's product label for application rates. The area calculator can be found at areacalculator.sodsolutions.com. Step 4. Prepare your soil. Once these steps are complete, you can begin preparing your soil for planting. Now, if you're overseeding your centipede lawn with more seed, skip ahead to step 5 of this video. The only difference is that you'll be seeding on your existing grass. If you're seeding a new lawn, start with making applications of Roundup or some other glyphosate-based product 10 to 14 days before planting takes place to kill your existing grass. Wait 3 to 5 days, and then make a second application if the grass isn't dying quickly enough. Once your grass is dead, use a sod cutter or rototiller to remove the top layer of grass and debris. If you don't have access to a sod cutter or a rototiller, use a rake to get rid of as much of the top layer of dead grass that you can. If you plan to fill in bare or damaged spots, make sure the area no longer has any current problems. For example, if the grass was ruined by disease, the new grass seed can still be attacked by the disease if you haven't treated it. So make sure you resolve that problem. Step 5. Plant your grass seed and cover. Now here comes the exciting part. You can begin planting your seed. Depending on how much seed you plan to use, you will need a broadcast or drop spreader. Smaller areas can be filled in by hand or with a handheld spreader like the one for sale on sodsolutions.com. Start by raking the soil so that the surface is loose enough for planting. Then apply the seed at the spreader rate suggested on the product label. For larger areas, you'll want to spread the seed in a tic-tac-toe-like pattern, with several lines going one way and recrossing those lines so that they are perpendicular to the ones you've already made. This should make sure the area is covered well with the seed. You can also lightly rake the seed into the soil after applying it to cover it up with a light coating of topsoil. Thin soil coverage helps with germinating and coverage from birds. You can also use topsoil, straw, mulch, or peat moss for this reason. Step 6. Water and fertilize. Select a fertilizer that provides the necessary nutrients your soil may need according to the soil analysis results you should have received by now. We recommend using the Lawnify New Lawn Starter Box, which consists of 3 bottles of liquid fertilizer that's designed to help new seed establish. The first bottle will be Lawnify Grow that should be applied at half rate on your newly planted Lawnify seed. The New Lawn Starter Box can be used on newly seeded lawns, overseeding projects, or seed that was planted to fill in bare spots. The soil should be moist 3 to 4 inches deep. Typically, this can be done with 10 minutes of watering depending on how much water your system delivers. Step 7. Post-planting care. For the next 10 to 20 days, water your newly planted seed at about 1 inch deep into the soil surface every day. and take rainfall into consideration. We also recommend using the remaining bottles of your new lawn starter box at a regular rate. If you follow these steps, you can be sure to have a successful seed planting project. For more information, follow our grass seed planting guide in the links below at sodsolutions.com.